Alright, this is a tutorial to show you how to add a section to a course in Echo 360 for recording. First, go to your Echo 360 logon page and log on. And then at the top there'll be a schedule tab, and under the schedule tab you'll want to go to your courses again. And under your courses you'll find the course that you want to do, and then you'll add a section to that course. If you had another course and you don't want to go through the long list to find it, you can just type in a keyword and it will go and find that. So it lists different courses under that. And for this, we'll just use a test course, Test Blumenthal. I'll click on the name. Now you've gotten to your course details page. At the bottom, there's a place to add a new section. So you'd click on the Add button. And under the Add New Section page, it'll ask you a term that you want to associate this section with. So you'd pick the term that you're going to use. For this one, I'll use temporary 2011, but you'd want to use the section you'd set up for this course, which is the current year and the program. Under this, I have to name my section for this one. So let's say this one is for Soma. It'll be for Geo class of 2014. Under this, people and section roles, I have to choose an instructor and what role they'll be in the class as a default for this. You can change this when the daily schedule, but as a default, we tend to be using an instructor for each program, and choose the role as instructor and click Add. So then it has this person now as the instructor for this course. Something new in 4.0 is the ability to add branding to each of the recordings. The player background image, we don't have anything on that right now, but the logo, you can add an ATSU logo to the player and it'll be in the top left corner of the player. There's an intro bumper clip, which is a little ATSU logo and a little sound that you can choose to play at the beginning and end of each recording. And the watermark is a tiny ATSU logo that shows up in the corner to where it identifies the video as coming from an ATSU source. The Echo Center, we really don't do too much for the settings here or with the Echo Player, but you can turn off bookmarks, sharing, discussions, and feedback. Product groups is something kind of new for Echo 4.0. It lumps together different types of media that you can present with one recording. If you click on the drop down here, you can see there's different types. Audio only for if you're just going to record audio. Display only is for the computer screen and audio. And you can choose whether you want a lower or a higher resolution on these. This optimized for high motion is the highest. Optimized for PowerPoint is lower, and then balanced between file size and quality is a flexible bitrate that changes when it needs to. So that's the display only. Then you have display and video, which is a setting which shows the computer screen with the audio that goes with it, but it also includes video for if there's a video camera installed in the room that you're presenting in. And again, there's two different settings there for file size and quality, and then you can optimize it for full quality. So pick one of these for the product that you're going to do. Let's say we're going to do the display, video, and audio. When you go to add your publisher, there's RSS, there's Blackboard CE8, and Blackboard 9.1 publishers that we can do. The RSS publishers are set by default. You can get rid of it if you want, but whenever you add any publisher, that's a default one that shows up for audio for RSS. If I wanted to add a publisher for Blackboard, I'd go here to choose Blackboard 9.1. And then I would have to have the ID for the course that I want to put this in, which would be the course ID assigned whenever Campus View creates the course. So it would be a long thing like this. This would be the number you would need from the 9.1 course that's required by Echo 360 to have a destination for the publishing. And you would click Save after you have your correct course ID in there and it says it's configured, and then you'll be done. So all the courses recorded under this section will publish now to the Echo 360 section in your 9.1 course and also be available with RSS. And to get the URL for the RSS feed for a particular course, one thing you can do is go in and go to edit the section when it's highlighted, and then at the top it'll tell you the URLs for the podcast, enhanced podcast, and vodcast. So I could take this URL and copy and paste it and send it to the students, and then they would have a way to access the audio podcast from this section of this course.